Cafe 1853 presents a truly exceptional Bolognese sauce. First, we're going to need to make our marinara sauce. We're going to start by just using fresh tomatoes, onions, garlic, and Italian herbs. Yes, you could shortcut this by using some kind of canned tomato sauce, but trust us, it's really just not as good. While our marinara sauce is simmering and reducing, let's get out our ingredients for our base that's going to go into our Dutch oven. These are onions, carrots, celery, and garlic. And don't forget the pancetta. We're going to start with that. We bring out a few pieces of that, chop them up as finely as we can, and let's get them into that Dutch oven and let's start rendering them. There goes our finely chopped pancetta, sizzling up in the pan now, and we're rendering all of those great tasty fats. It's going to serve as the first step in our base for our Bolognese. Next, bring on the chopped onions, get them in the pan along with it, and let everything just sizzle away to translucence. Put your chopped garlic in next, get it in there with all the rest of the ingredients in the Dutch oven, and now things are beginning to happen. Let's get our carrots and our celery minced up real fine. We want it fine because that's the proper mouthfeel for the Bolognese sauce. The base ingredients are all in, and they're working their way along, just cooking themselves in and down and starting to create that fantastic base. To do this properly, you're going to use 3 different types of ground meat, and that would be ground beef, veal, and pork. Make that combination happy now with a little bit of salt, pepper, red pepper, and powdered garlic. And into the Dutch oven we go with it, browning that meat, and we're going to want to get this meat really browned up really nice before we move on to the next stage. The key to an exceptional Bolognese sauce is mouthfeel and intensity of flavor. So what I like to do at this point is actually take a potato masher and try to get this meat just ground up and pounded out as fine as possible. And you can see that happening here as we continue to brown the meat to perfection. Let's pull out our milk and our veal stock now, because we're going to use these for the next stage. And proportions are important, so you need to actually go to the detailed recipe and read it to get this just right. Put the milk in first, boil it out a little bit, and then follow that with the veal stock. And then you want to start just reducing this entire combination. Remember that marinara sauce we started to make earlier? Well, it goes in now. And so put it in there, and everything's starting to look pretty sweet in that Dutch oven, isn't it? Reduction produces intensity, complexity, and depth of flavor. And that's what we're going to be doing now. We're just going to simmer this over, yes, it's quite a long period of time, over the next 3 hours. And it really does take this long to do it properly. To make this really special and a true Bolognese sauce, we need to put the ricotta on top. And we love this product here. Fresh pasta is an absolute must, and we like the flat variety because the sauce tends to stick to the noodles more that way, and it creates a certain taste sensation that you will not get with other varieties. Plate everything up artistically now, and don't forget to chop up some fine Italian parsley and place that on top for an additional appeal. Perfecto! This is R.J. Kirk with Cafe 1853. To your health and to your enjoyment, and to all our friends out there, enjoy!